La 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 lattes were a. La 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 lattes were a. La 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 lattes were a. Hey y'all, you already know what it is. La 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 lattes were a. If you just came in the building, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Do all your due diligence as soon as you come in the door, because you know your girl likes the love, needs the love, appreciates the love. How y'all doing today? You know I gotta ask that straight off grip, because latte kids, you know, in the day-to-day people be dealing with things, and sometimes that one question will actually help somebody out. Like, how you doing? How are you doing? You see what I'm doing. You know your girl loves her ice. Loves her ice. But like I told you, my iron is low. And that's a definite sign. So all you ice eaters out there, I know ice might taste good, is good, you think it's good, but consuming so much of it actually ain't good for you. And it's also a sign, a way of your body letting you know that it's missing something, or you're low on something. Like how I said I'm low on my iron. This is one of the #1 side effects to let you know that your iron is low. Run, get some iron pills as soon as possible, because see, your girl done had to actually get a blood transfusion in the past. I had to get 3 pints of blood, y'all. 3 pints. And listen, I ain't gonna tell you, I was scared when they told me I was gonna have to get a blood transfusion, because you know, your mind start thinking all type of things like, where's this blood coming from? Who did it come from? Where did they get it? How long it's been sitting? And I hope my body actually accept it. But you know what? Your girl is O positive. Yes, I am. But yeah, I love ice, but it's a sign that something ain't good. And I already told y'all what ain't good. And that's my iron. It is low, right? So if you're dealing with the same thing I'm dealing with, then do yourself a favor and go and get some iron pills. And you'll see a difference. I remember when I first came out the hospital after I had got my blood transfusion and everything, y'all, I had lost the taste for ice. Like, I had really stopped eating ice for months. Maybe it was years. I don't know. I think it's been like 2 or 3 years, maybe. Maybe 2 years, maybe 3 years, Lord. You know, my memory be fucked up sometimes, but, excuse my language. But yeah, I think it was around that time, around or about whatever. But I had lost the taste of the ice. So now that the taste of the ice has come back, I know my problem has come back. And hopefully I don't have to be in a situation where I'm needing blood again. I don't want that. I don't want that for me. And I don't want that for you. So if you're a heavy ice eater, please go to your doctor, your regular physician, and have them do some blood work so you could get your iron levels checked. And I guarantee you your iron is low. I guarantee you. I know I'm still eating it. I'm getting right with myself. I'm just explaining what I know that the problem is. I know what I'm going through and what I'm dealing with. But maybe I could help somebody else that's possibly dealing with the same thing. Because some people think that, oh, I just naturally like to eat ice. No. If your body craves ice, it's because it's lacking something else. Yes, sometimes, occasionally, we chew ice. 9 times out of 10, that's a craving that comes when you're pregnant. So if you're not pregnant and you're eating ice, and 9 times out of 10, you get that craving when you're pregnant, because the baby is taking things from you, iron, protein, things like that. So I'm telling you, go get that checked out. You'd be surprised. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, my baby father of the first two kids, you know, Nate, Deja, Jig, you know, they daddy. He going, y'all. He don't went back up to Buffalo. And I don't know if anybody's seen, but Buffalo done had a real traumatic situation going up there. Did y'all see that supermarket thing that took place where all them people done got killed? Like, it is really something going on in the world. People think that I just be saying it, or people think that other people are just saying it to say it. But no, you have to really pay attention to the type of events that is taking place around you in Buffalo. Who decides? Mind you, the man didn't even live in Buffalo. Let's get into that. He did not even live in Buffalo. This man gonna drive hours to cause havoc on people that ain't never even did nothing to him. If you that mad, and I mean, I don't agree with suicide. Let's put that out there. But if it came to you making a decision on hurting someone else and hurting yourself to that extent, nobody else decides to be or needs to be put in that position. That's something that you going through. So take that out with you. Like, I be in the supermarket a lot. And I mean, I'm not going to lie. I swear to y'all, this is my right hand. If I heard I'm playing dead from grip, a nigga going to think he shot me already. Because I'm going to be right there. Because it's not cool. You ain't safe nowhere. You have to go to these places to do what it is that you need to do to take care of your regular everyday living. You go to the supermarket to get food. Nobody think they gonna go get shot going to grab some chicken. It's not like you went to a club, a hangout, you was on the op block, or, you know, something of that extent. You went to go get some groceries. And just because you decided to go get some groceries, that cost you your life. Like, that don't make no sense. It really don't make no sense. The people on the train, you just trying to get to work. To do what you do that pays your bills. Unbeknownst to you, somebody get on the train having a bad ass day. And then, boom. Like, it's just happening. And this is the reason why I don't like, to watch the news. There's nothing good happening around the world. Everything good is basically getting muffled out by the bullcrap. Why my glasses seem blurry, y'all? I don't know. Either my glasses blurry or my eyes is blurry. We already know my eyes is blurry, so hopefully my eyes ain't blurry through my glasses. Let me see. All right, I think I can see y'all again. Right. Nothing is being portrayed as good on the news. All they have to tell you at this point is bad news. I mean, because it seems like dead serious, that's all that's going on is things that's bad. But let's just talk about the good things that's happening. Let's look at that. You know how many kids graduated this week? How many kids are stepping up in their lives? How many people finished college? A goal that they thought they wasn't going to be able to complete throughout the pandemic and everything that was going on. Do you know how hard it was for some people to reset and get back to what they called a regular life? Because at this point, nothing's normal. Let's just put that out there. So if you can reset yourself and reassist and go back into situations that you have been out of for months, because a lot of us either was doing school from home, work from home, or engaging from home. So to have to go back out into the situations that you was withdrawn from, it wasn't easy for everybody. So to be able to complete something or some things, that is a great accomplishment, because at some point in time, we didn't know where our situations was going. If it was going to be anything to even have to go back to. Like, I mean, just being honest. Little things that should be big things. I don't know if y'all noticing, And I say little things that should be big things because, yeah, they saying it on the news, but this should be plastered everywhere. It is a shortage going around on baby milk. Like, do you know how many babies there is in the world being born every day? Every day. And don't get me wrong, a woman comes with the equipment to be able to feed her seed because they force cow milk on us, but we ain't no cows. We ain't no baby calves. So if you could drink that, I mean, like, that's no good for you. So to get your milk from your mom would be a naturalist situation anyway. But everybody can't do it. Everybody is not able to breastfeed. We're not going to knock the ones that can't, but some people have a real difficult time with breastfeeding. Sometimes the baby won't latch on. Sometimes it's just extremely painful. There's different situations with different people. And because you might be a person that have no problem with just latching the baby on and the baby just, that's kudos to you. But everybody is not that lucky. I remember me, after 15 years having a baby, which was Mumu, Denasia, right? And I tried to do the breastfeeding thing. I basically was forcing titty on my baby, like suffocating her with, they said rub it on the baby nose. I rubbed it on the baby nose. They said rub it on the baby lips. I rubbed it on the baby lips. Listen, this baby don't want it. So now what situation does that put me in? Because in the meantime, if you don't get rid of that milk that's building up in your breast, they become hard as bricks and painful. So because the baby didn't want the milk and I wasn't able to breastfeed, listen, I was not able to stick through that pain. Maybe if I would have made it through that pain, on the other side, it could have been roses. But your girl, I was crying and dying. That's how I felt. So I wound up taking both these things and putting them in a bowl, like a salad bowl like a salad bowl. And I swear I set that bowl on the table. And I just leaned over with them things sitting in that warm water. And just the relief of the milk releasing itself, I felt like a superhero had done came and saved my life. So, like I said, some people can, some people can't. Kudos to those that can, but don't knock the ones that can't. But a lot of people are going to have to resort back to the old-fashioned way due to the fact is that there is a shortage anyway. And not only is there a shortage, before they even announced the shortage, they released a report that the FDA said that a lot of the baby milks had to be recalled anyway because there was things found in there that was not healthy for babies that was actually killing some kids. And that's really sad because you know how many new moms have to deal with the fact or the loss of a baby and you don't know what happened, what went wrong. Like, when I brought my baby home, everything was okay, and then it just seemed like something just right. Sometimes those situations be the cause of it. It don't actually have nothing to do with what you did. It has something to do with the potential harm and what it was that you was giving your child, unbeknownst to you, because I'm pretty sure that if you knew that the milk that you was giving your baby to feed, to survive, if you felt that it had harmful chemicals in it that was going to be shortening their lifespan or putting them in harm's way, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't. I'm pretty sure that you wouldn't. But that comes from them experimenting on us as humans through our food. But we ain't gonna go there because I love my YouTube channel. Hey, Latte's World, like, comment, share, subscribe. Make sure you do what you gotta do. Let me know you here. But you understand where I'm going with this and where I'm going with that. There's a lot of things that's going on that we really should be worried about. If you're not safe and you can't eat, like, they got people feeling like they backs is up against the wall. And that's actually how it feels. You have to be on guard every second of the day, even when you within your comfortable space. Because some people don't even go outside to wind up in the situations that they in. Sometimes the situations can actually come to your front door. And once something presents itself to you at your front door, you have no choice but to deal with it from there, regardless to whether it's good or bad. And sometimes the outcomes don't be real good. It don't be real good. Look how people done lost their lives by the police breaking into people's houses, the wrong houses, even sometimes the right houses. And the only people that end up leaving is the police, not the tenant. And they was home, minding their business. One of the young ladies was in her bed sleep. I believe her name was Brianna. One of the two. Y'all know who I'm talking about. If not, look into it and maybe you can be able to pronounce her name right and come back and drop it in the comments and let me know, because I don't want to ever pronounce somebody's name wrong. Not a living person and surely not a deceased person. No disrespect. You know? But you better find your faith at this point in time in life, because if you don't believe in nothing, you better believe in something, especially something that is going to keep you positive and keep you moving. Because anything else is like you surrendering to a cause of being uncomfortable, because nobody is comfortable where they at right now. Before, you used to be like, all right, I know this is the bad area, and this is the, you could kind of decipher the bad areas from the good areas. Now, all areas is a red zone. Everywhere. But, right. Well, y'all, let me tell y'all how I went to Rite Aid today, right? And I got me some Denture care products, y'all. Yes, I did. Got me some Listerine for the breath, right? This right here, I know you like, what is that? But if you get closer, you can see. You see what that is? Right. That's the scrub. Yeah, you need a big brush like this, because you got to get up in them dips and them crevices. You know what I mean? You got to treat these things like like they came up out your head. Right. And you see what this is? Even people that's not doing denture care should invest in one of these, because some people's tongues be looking gross. Right. And of course, we know we had to get some of this. And not just any hole, the max hole. And if you're laughing at me, you know what I'm going to say, how Pete say, judge your mammy. I'm very confident in myself. The information that I have can always help somebody else. I don't care about people judging. People gonna judge you whether you're doing something good, doing something bad. So you might as well be yourself and live your life to the best of your ability and let them just chirp, 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 because ain't nothing gonna stop the chirp. Let them chirp. But yeah, I can't wait though, because pretty soon this will be a thing of the past, because your girl gonna get some permanent implants. Yes, I am. At one point in time, I really tried to go through the process, but my gums was too sensitive. Yeah, I know. I feel, well, I'm 43 years young. You understand what I mean? And I feel that I'm actually too young to have dentures. But I need them at this point as a source until my actual gums toughen up enough to be able to take the screws and bolts that needs to be placed in as attachments for the implants to be placed in. And I'm going to tell y'all, I had a hard road, okay? Because anybody that deal with dentures, I commend them, because I had to get where I'm at now. For one, eating is very hard, and it can cause real bad eating habits, like eating disorders, because you going from being able to eat what you want to having to fluctuate into what you can eat with your teeth comfortably. So a lot of hard foods and stuff like that in the beginning is a no-go. I mean, and don't nobody want to be eating baby food or baked foods all the time or steamed foods all the time. You want that crunch. But I really had to get used to these things to be able to even get to the level of which I am now, because it plays a major part in a lot of areas, not only the area of eating, but on the area of confidence as well. Because you mentally knowing that you have no teeth in your mouth and this is the source that you have to use for your teeth sometimes is very uncomfortable, because you thinking like, hey, can everybody tell that my teeth is fake? Like at the, or from not wearing the dentures after you get your teeth removed, your face itself can start to break down, because whereas your jawbone is used to having those teeth there, which creates the, so when you smile and things of that nature, so when you remove the teeth, it starts to droop. But if you're going to have what you have, make the most of what you have and do the best with what you have. And that's why, bam, bam, bam. Like, your girl really does this. And I'm very comfortable within my skin. I mean, just being honest, you should be too, because nobody out here is perfect. Everybody got some things that they deal with at night. Trust me, that goes to hint the saying when the guys meet the girl in the club and they have all that mud makeup on their face, and then when sis wake up in the morning, she looks like a totally different person. Right. You have to be comfortable within yourself, because everything else is a part of a costume. When you put makeup on, it's a part of a costume. When you get dressed, it's a part of a costume. Not only until you remove all of those things are you your bare self. So just remember, you have to be comfortable with your bare self before you put on any additional add-ons. Like, when you order a meal from the restaurant and they be like, you get 2 sides free. Right. Right. You are the main meal. The other things is just the extra sides, the hair, the weave. Like, some people won't even take a picture or expose themselves without makeup or a wig or whatever else it takes for them to feel good or think that they look good for other people. Because even when other people are not around and you putting all of that stuff on, you still have to see yourself as your true self, even if nobody else gets to see that part of you. Ain't nothing wrong with enhancing yourself, but don't be so ashamed and insecure of yourself that the only thing that you can go off is the enhancements, because that's what you feel makes you you. If you didn't have these things going on, then people would pay you no attention. Listen, if you're a person that got personality, people gonna pay you attention anyway. You ain't gotta have all the glitz and glamours to walk in the room and light it up. It's all on you. Like, you operate different when you are secure in yourself. When you have a glow about yourself, it's like everybody else could see that glow. But when you down and you walking around with a dark cloud around you or on you, people could see that too. They can. And no matter how much makeup or weave up or close up you decide to try to cover up with, unhappiness will still show. I'm going to just let you know if nobody else told you. Did you like, comment, share, and subscribe yet? Oh, let's get into this, y'all. I'm cooking Sunday dinner, yes. I'm going to cook Sunday dinner. What y'all cooking for dinner? Y'all see I got Jig to finally. Oh, y'all didn't even get to record that. I finally had got Jig to fry that chicken before he left. Well, he made it the other day, but when I tell you it was bussin'. It was bussin'. So, Jig, we appreciate the chicken. You came through and, But, y'all, I got this. And I wasn't sure if I was going to eat it by myself or if I was going to eat it on camera. Because I really wanted y'all to pay attention to what I was saying. But let me show y'all what I got. All right. I got Boston Market. Yes, I like Boston Market. If you don't, boo-foo you. But yes, I like Boston Market. I like the white meat. I like the potatoes. I like this cheesy spinach. I like the gravy. You get where I'm going. I like Boston Market. So if you don't, that's you. But yeah, y'all. I got, let me see, some meatloaf. Wait, let me move my cornbread over, y'all. Oh, no. Wait, there we go. I got meatloaf, cornbread, sweet corn, and mashed potato. Okay? Right now, I'm not seeing my gravy in here. But that's all right. That is all right if it's not in there. But speaking of restaurant food, let me tell y'all. I finally tasted some, what they call, spicy chicken bites from Longhorn Steakhouse. YouTube world. When I tell you, y'all gotta try them. I think I found the new addiction. Those things are good. And if you into spice, even if you not, because for me, they not that spicy. And I'm not a heavy spice eating person. They have just the right amount of spice, but I'm telling you, get with it or get lost. But right now, your girl eating them. Because Longhorn wouldn't show up on Uber Eats. So they was hating on my whole situation. Yes, they was. But I'm happy. Happy peppy. Happy snappy. You see what your girl got? Right. But I like to eat. I'm just going to take a little taste. I'm just going to taste a little, because I'm going to have to warm it up by the time I finish doing this video. Because 9 times out of 10, my food going to be cold. We 27 minutes in, y'all. 27 minutes. And I appreciate everyone that watch my videos. Let me just put that out there. Deeply appreciate y'all. The support be real. And I'm going to tell you why. A lot of times, I don't think people realize how hard it is to basically put yourself out there on camera to millions, maybe billions of people. Because you never actually know how many people is watching you. And even though my audience may not be that big, it will be one day because I'm manifesting it and talking it into existence. I see myself getting there. But, like I was saying, a lot of people get discouraged. Oh, and drop some corn. When they start things like this because they don't get the overall response that they feel that they should. So they lose confidence in the whole overall idea. Like, no, that's not working. Listen, I appreciate every view, every click, every share, every comment, every like. Because when you new, you letting people know who you are. You're basically putting yourself out there to a bunch of people that don't know you. What makes you so special that I should watch you? It have to be something that catches a person's attention. And you never know what video you make that's going to catch someone's attention. So just be consistent and be yourself. Because one thing for sure, 2 things for certain. When you being fake, it shows. Being yourself is always the best thing in life, whether you're making a video or whatever the case may be. People like genuine people. And if I can relate to you, then that's better for me. I'm not going to watch somebody that I can't relate to. Why would I? That would make no sense. So if this is something, or if you are doing something to this extent, the advice that I can give is just stick to it, because we all come in this thing big-headed, like, all right, well, I know such and such amount of people, and I supported such and such amount of people. So you feel ultimately when you start doing something, you should receive the same, responses back. Like, I got over 1,000 people on my friends list. It should be nothing for me to get 1,000 subscribers. But you can't worry about stuff like that, nor can you think about things like that, because if you are, you already focused on the wrong things. What you should be focused on is, I'm doing this, I'm going to stick to this, and I hope people choose to follow this. And that's just on that. And just be accepting of the feedback that you get, whether it's good or bad. If it's good, keep doing it, what you're doing, because it's working. And if you get bad feedback, it's not even, or it shouldn't be taken as bad feedback, because it also gives you an idea of what you can fix to make things better for people to be able to tap in and able to relate to you. You understand? So I take all in, the good and the bad. Because when you doing things and you put yourself out to the world, you're gonna get both. You can't get one bad opinion and like, oh God, no. Or, oh my God, this video only got a certain amount of views. Or, oh my God. First of all, I ain't got no big camera. I use my phone. I'm not in no big studio. I'm in my home. I don't have no team. I edit my own videos. I have myself. Excuse me. I ain't got no big lighting situations going on. I have a ring light. Some of these things you can grab at your local discount store, Target. And when you're doing something, you have to invest in yourself. Like, you can't start and end in the same place. As I go over time, I notice in my videos that I have gotten better with some things, and some things I'm still working on. But my confidence level in being on this camera, instead of it being at an 80%, is more so now, I say at a 91. And I say that because I'm still learning. And I'm not a professional. So when I come on this camera and I'm doing what it is that I'm doing, a lot of times I don't notice things until the same way y'all notice them. Until I actually watch the video. And then I look and I say, you know what? The next time I know I probably could do this better. I probably could do that better. And I'll try it and see how it works. And as you watch my videos, you can also see yourself where I have progressed in certain areas. Like, oh yeah, like I lost my phone. Then my phone broke. When I lost my phone before, it wasn't that bad because I still had all of the valuable information once I got a new phone. This time my phone broke and it's not charging, not coming on, nothing. So all of the information that's saved to my phone, I can't get it at all. So basically all my pictures and recordings and things like that is lost, have been lost. But starting from scratch, that won't be that bad either. Because now I know what I know far as knowledge-wise that I gained from the beginning. I might not have all of those pictures and things that I would like to have within my phone, which caused me to make a new intro, a new outro. But I actually like my new intro better. it shows that I've progressed in that area, because before I was kind of dumb to the fact if somebody said an intro and an outro, I know what they mean. But as far as being able to do one, no, I did not. So I learned. People see other YouTubers up here and they be selling things where you can invest in yourself to find out the knowledge that you need to become what you're trying to become on these sites. Like Peach, I tried to order her package. Something was going on with my email. So as soon as I get that fixed, that's one thing that I'm definitely going to invest in. You understand? So don't think you're going to... Oh! While we on the topic of YouTube, let me put this out there and let y'all know what I don't think is fair. For one, everybody making a podcast now. You understand? And a YouTube page. I think like the stars should really let regular people have something. Like, first of all, y'all don't got to go through the same things that we have to go through to meet these requirements to be able to get paid from the time that we putting in. It's hard when you're how can I say, one person in a billion and you trying to be seen. Hey, I'm over here. I'm over here. I'm over here. Versus you being a big time star where your name is everywhere. Everybody knows who you are. As soon as you make a YouTube page, you're instantly at the requirements. Instantly. That's cheating. I think regular civilians and famous people should have two different lanes. And I say only on the factors of that because we working super hard to get to something that they just gotta put an email and a password and they start a Google account and they instantly getting paid. Whereas some people, they really be busting neck to meet these requirements. And just because you are a regular person and they are, how many stars got podcasts now? I'm tired of hearing, oh, so-and-so got a podcast. All right, let so-and-so have a podcast. But so-and-so or a YouTube page, they don't have to put in the work. Do I sound a little angry? Yes. That's cheating. That's like take $200 and go past go. Meanwhile, we sitting in the waiting, looking at these numbers. Ooh, 1,000 subscribers. I need them so bad. Oh, 4,000 watch hours. Because you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours to be able to become monetized on YouTube. But the stars, because of who they are already, all they need is 4 minutes to be able to fill out a thing and make a page, and they automatically monetize. YouTube, I think y'all team should really do something about that. That's not fair. But I just came to check in with y'all. I'm going to do another video either tonight or maybe I'll do it for my Mental Monday video tomorrow. Because this one situation, I'm going to speak on it one time and then I'm not going to speak on it anymore. And that's going to be that. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you tune into that next video if you trying to see what it is that I'm talking about, or even if you just trying to click in. You understand what I mean? But yeah, this is Latte coming to you from Latte's World. Show your girl some love. And I'm at Latte's World.